I'm Jumpsplot120, and this is another transgender blog. So if that's not your thing, then you're gonna wanna go somewhere else. I'm sure there's some Minecraft videos that I have put up that might interest you. But if you are interested, today's video is about changing your name, which is really fun, especially if you enjoy the bureaucratic system, which I don't, but I don't know, maybe you do. So, this video is really specific if you live in Sonoma County. If you live in California, this video is applicable, and if you don't live in California, the rules might be entirely different, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. The very first thing you're going to want to do if you live in Sonoma County is go to this website. You're going to want to download this PDF, and you're going to want to download each one of these forms. You can find these forms both on the Sonoma County website as well as the California Superior Court website. I don't remember what it is, but it's on the screen right now, and you can download all the forms from there. You're not going to need every form. Most of the forms you are going to need. Now, the PDF that you get from the Sonoma County website is actually really accurate. The one that you get from the California website is not quite as accurate. But you are going to need most of these forms. And then also, if you're filling it out for somebody else, you know, you're going to want those forms. But it's kind of obvious. If you're filling it out just for yourself, you don't need the one that says for guardians. If you're above 18, you don't need the one that says for under 18. Once you get all the forms, you're going to want to fill them out. Every single spot that you can put something down that you know, you're going to want to put something down. So there are certain areas that you won't know anything, like the notice of hearing. You don't know. You haven't filed them yet. You have no fucking idea. They're going to do that. But stuff like petitioner or attorney, you don't have an attorney unless you do, but I don't know why you would. But you are the petitioner, so you're going to put your name there. And then where it says attorney you're going to put in pro per, which is some sort of demonic summoning ritual to summon the demons from hell to process your forms, which is how the bureaucratic system works. And then after that, you might want to, if you're broke, like I am, you might want to get the FW001 and FW003 forms, which makes it so that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg just to change your name. So you get all those forms, you're gonna fill out all the forms. You're probably gonna miss stuff, that's okay. Fill out all the forms, and then you're going to give the forms, or you're going to make copies of the forms. You're gonna make 3 copies of every form. You're gonna make 2 copies, so there's 2 copies and then the original. And you're gonna take all those forms, and if you're in Sonoma County, you're going to go to this location right here. I either pulled this image off of Google Images or I took it as I was driving away. I don't know what it looks like yet because I haven't done it. But you're going to want to go to the Sonoma County Civil and Family Law Courthouse, or basically you're just going to want to go to the Superior Courts in whatever county you're in. But this is where it is for Sonoma County. Then you're going to want to go to, at least specifically for Sonoma County, you're going to want to go to the Family Law and Probate Center room, which is the one marked here. It looks like this. I don't know what probate is, and this has nothing to do with family law, but that's where you want to go. And when you get in there, you're going to go to the probate section, and the lady's going to look at all your forms and probably tell you that you missed things, and you're going to fill those out, and she's going to do a whole bunch of stamping and stuff. And if you have not got the request form to make everything cheaper, the FW form, then you have to pay, like, I think it's $435 to file. So that sucks. I'm sorry, that's a thing. But if not, it's totally free, so she'll just file it, and then it's no problem whatsoever. After that, she's gonna hand you basically all those forms back, for whatever reason. Did she keep any of these copies? She must have. She kept 1 copy. She kept 1 copy. Okay, so I gave her 2 copies. You have to do it this way. I gave her 2 copies plus the original. She kept 1 of the copies and then gave me the original and then a copy back, which is weird, but that's how they did it. Whatever. She's gonna do a whole bunch of stamping. And then at some point she's gonna say, oh, this is when your hearing is. and you have to call at the day before to see if you're actually going to the hearing, and if it's a name change, you probably won't. But that takes about a month, 45 days, so right now it's March 27th, so I will see you in 45 days when I'm about to call someone, or go online and do it that way, and we will see how well that process goes.
2,000 years later.
So we fast forwarded in time, thank you, magic of editing, and now I went back to the place, whatever the fuck it's called, and I got a document, which is basically the decree of name change. Let's see if you can, it's backwards, unfortunately. Here, let's just flip it around digitally. Yeah, now you can see it. It's not focusing, but you can see it says decree of name change, and then there's a little stamp and an impression that they made. So that's it. Officially, legally, it's done. Like, technically, that's it. But then, of course, now we have to update everything, which meant I had the wonderful joy of going to the DMV and getting my name changed, which was very boring. I had to go to the Social Security offices. Actually, so that's the first thing you have to do, by the way. Go to the Social Security offices and get your name changed, and then get a new copy of your card, which they just mailed to you, so I don't have that. And then you have to go to the DMV and get your new license, and you'll get your name changed, and a copy of your license with your new name on it and stuff. And they'll give you one of these shitty paper licenses, temporary pieces of shit, until you get yours in the mail. So that's basically it. There's one other super important document that needs to get changed, which is my birth certificate. And in my case, I was born in Georgia. So I don't know what the process is at all. There's been a lot of documentation and information online that shows you how to change it if you were born in California, but I'm not. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But I mean, I'm sure it's just gonna be more filing and waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, at this point, because I have the actual decree, it's just updating things. So everything that has the wrong name on it has to get updated. And other than that, it's basically done. So kind of a boring process, but you know, it's easy. It's just a lot of waiting. You just gotta be patient. So much waiting. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you later, YouTube.